everyone, it's NonnaGrace. Yesterday I talked about the geo boards. In case you don't remember what I had mentioned, I guess I chose the dusty one again. I talked about geo boards, these little boards with the rubber bands. And in some of my comments, they talked about string art. Well, this is wire art, where you have the nails. Can you see the nails? And you take the wire, and it's the way you weave the wire, and you make a picture. This one has been hanging in my house ever since we moved here, above the staircase. And my kids used to be afraid to walk past the stair head. Then another person mentioned that it reminded them of pot holders, making pot holders. This one was one that somebody started and it never got finished, and it's starting to fall apart, where you stretch the little loom, the little loops to the other side. This one happens to be a metal one. They do make plastic ones. I do have some plastic ones here that I don't like as well, because it seems like the metal one holds up better to keep the loops on. These plastic ones, the teeth don't seem to be tall enough. They've got a lot of extra filler plastic in between where they should have had it down deeper. And with my old one, the wire one, it came with a hook to help drag it through when you wove in and out. Then you can get carried away with weaving and looms and string art. This poor ship is falling apart. This was another string art thing. This my husband did years and years and years ago, and it's been, the kids have tried to mess with it, and of course, as you can see, they have ruined it. These dowels are movable. They move in and out, and one of them is actually broken. But this was a string art type thing, and it's where you just keep weaving, and this middle section's got notches in it where the strings would go in. And then today, what do the kids have? The kids have wonder looms, is what they're called. They have the wonder loom. Now, this is where they use the little rubber bands, and they make bracelets and necklaces. This is a wonder loom. This is a cheap one. This one I got for like maybe $2. This one I paid maybe $13 for, which was a big difference. But I have a lot of kids, so I've got a lot of the cheaper ones for them to use. And they use the rubber band. And I've got containers that I put the rubber bands in. Now these round ones, like this, are made on a different loom. That's made on a, where the heck did I put that one? Oh, here it is. Okay, that one was made on what's called a monster loom. I think it's called monster tail. It's called a monster tail. And this one is just this little tiny loom that you weave it on. It's a little bit harder for the kids, so actually I made the ones that are round. Then you get carried away and you want to do something that's a little harder, so then I made these little tiny squares, and they were done on this Weave It loom, which is really old. I found this. In fact, it's water stained on the back, and the instructions were so bad. I'll open it up. The instructions were so bad that I copied them off. See, this is the little loom. It's an itty bitty. It's got a lot of little tiny nails, and the way you wrap it and to make those little things. And this is the instructions that I printed the instructions off because I couldn't read the ones that were in the box anymore. It got to the point where the paper was folded so long that it was just not readable anymore. Sections of this you can't really read, but as long as you can see the diagrams of how they say to do it, you can do it. So that's what today's video is about, looming. Oh, I have one more. Hold on. Okay, one last loom, because you can go crazy with these things. And I saw this on, believe it or not, YouTube, and I had my husband build me a weaving loom. Now the thing that I've had trouble with this one is I've actually made some things with it. It's supposed to make rugs that you don't have to tie at the end, and as you can see, it got narrower because I can't keep the sides from wanting to squish in. There's that one, and then there was this one, and as you can see, it got narrow on the bottom. And there's one more that I did, and these are made out of old sheets, and it's the way you wove it. I've got it set up to start again, but I haven't done it. I have to rip a sheet, and you have to have old sheets that you don't want anymore, and I don't know if I have a few of those yet. I have to look around the house. I'm sure I would find something. But anyways, this loom is a wood loom. I can lift it up a little bit. It's a big wood loom. Can you see? You can see. It's very big. And it's got different holes drilled in so that my dowel can go in different places, so I can make different. But I've got to figure a way of making it from going. It's nice this way, but as I go down further, it gets narrower and narrower. I can't quite keep it where I want it. I've got these are poles. I actually put some poles in there that are for the driveway poles. I put them in there to try to make it so that it makes something that's there that's strong, so that when I start weaving, it doesn't want to go like that. But I'll figure it out someday. So that's what I do with my spare time. I play with a lot of looms, and my kids play with looms, and you can play with looms. Hi, it's NonnaGrace again. I forgot something. I wanted to say happy birthday to Justin on Backroad Freedom. Today is his birthday. So I did type happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Justin, happy birthday to you. But now you get to hear my voice. I'm going to sing it. So, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Justin, happy birthday to you, and many, many more. You know, you're half my age, but in a month I'll be more than half your age. Okay, bye.